You don't need a lot of friends, just the right one. There are many reasons why someone might not have a lot of friends. Here are 17 possible reasons. 1. They aren't outgoing or social. They prefer to stay at home, or in their small group of close friends. They're not interested in meeting new people, and they're not very good at small talk. They're introverted, and they're perfectly happy with that. 2. They're shy. They don't like to be in the spotlight. They would rather stay in the background and let others take center stage. They're not comfortable with being the center of attention. They prefer to stay out of the limelight. 3. They don't know how to make friends. I sometimes feel like I'm the only one who knows how to make friends. I see all these people around me, and they seem to be doing just fine without any friends. They don't know how to make friends, and I don't know how to make friends either. I feel like I'm the only one who knows how to make friends. I see all these people around me, and they seem to be doing just fine without any friends. They don't know how to make friends, and I don't know how to make friends either. 4. They're always busy and don't have time to socialize. They're always busy and not having time to socialize is a major problem. It not only causes them to miss out on important social opportunities but also diminishes their ability to form and maintain strong relationships. This, in turn, can lead to further problems down the road, both professionally and personally. 5. They're introverted. They tend to be quiet and reserved, preferring to spend time alone or with a small group of close friends. They're often more comfortable expressing themselves in writing than in person. They're usually good listeners and observers and often have a strong imagination. They may seem shy at first, but once you get to know them, they can be great friends. 6. They're not interested in other people. Many people are drawn to introverts because they seem mysterious and independent. However, what many people don't realize is that introverts are often not interested in other people. They prefer to be alone or in small groups where they can get to know the people they're with. This can make them seem standoffish or uninterested, but it's simply because they prefer to focus on a few people rather than a lot of people. So, if you're looking for someone to get to know, an introvert may be the perfect person for you. 7. They don't like people. They are the type of people who prefer to be alone and don't like being around other people. They tend to be introverted and may even appear to be unfriendly or rude. They may not be interested in socializing or making small talk. They may prefer to read, work on hobbies, or spend time in nature rather than being around people. 8. They're antisocial. There's a common misconception that people with autism are antisocial. This couldn't be further from the truth. People with autism are often very social creatures. They just tend to communicate and interact in ways that are different from neurotypical people. Some people with autism may not enjoy small talk or making small talk. They may prefer one-on-one conversations or talk about topics that they're passionate about. And they may not always pick up on social cues, like body language or facial expressions. But that doesn't mean that people with autism don't want to interact with others. Many people with autism enjoy socializing and being around others. They just communicate and interact in ways that are a little bit different from what neurotypical people are used to. 9. They're rude. Many people believe that foreigners are always rude. This is a huge stereotype and it is not true. Many foreigners are incredibly polite and just have different customs than we do in the United States. It is important to remember that not all foreigners are the same and that just because someone is from a different country does not mean they're automatically rude. 10. They're always arguing with people. They're always arguing with people. It doesn't matter who the person is, they will always find a way to start an argument. It's like they're looking for a fight. They're always quick to point out what they think is wrong with someone else, and they're never afraid to speak their mind. This can be a good thing, but it can also be a problem. When they're always arguing with people, it can be hard to find common ground. 11. They're judgmental. They're judgmental and they're always quick to criticize. They're never satisfied with anything and they're always looking for ways to put others down. They're always trying to one-up everyone and they're always looking for an opportunity to show how superior they are. They're insufferable and they're the worst kind of people. 12. They're always criticizing people. I can't stand it when people are always criticizing others. It seems like they're never happy with anything anyone does. They're always finding something to complain about. It's so annoying. I just wish they would learn to be more positive and appreciate the good in people instead of always looking for the bad. 13. They're negative. Simply put, being negative means having a pessimistic outlook on life. It means seeing the glass as half empty, instead of half full. It means expecting the worst instead of hoping for the best. Negative people are often seen as Debbie Downers, always bringing the mood down with their pessimistic attitude. But it's not always easy to be positive all the time. Sometimes, life just gets us down. If you find yourself being negative more often than not, it might be time to take a step back and reassess your outlook on life. Try to focus on the positive things, and see if that makes a difference. You might be surprised at how much better you feel when you start looking at the world through rose-tinted glasses. 14. They're always complaining. They're always complaining about something or other. It's like they can't be happy unless they're complaining about something. Maybe they're just unhappy people who enjoy complaining. Or maybe they're just unhappy with their lot in life and think that if they complain enough, something will change. Either way, it's annoying. 15. They're not fun to be around. I'm talking about those people who are always complaining, always negative and always seem to be in a bad mood. They're not fun to be around, and they don't make life any easier. They make it harder. These people are always finding fault with others and they're always quick to point out what's wrong. They're also quick to criticize and they're never happy with anything. They're always looking for ways to bring others down, and they're just not pleasant to be around. So if you're ever feeling down, or if you're having a bad day, just remember that there are people out there who are worse off than you. They're the ones who are always complaining, always negative, and always in a bad mood. They're not fun to be around, and they don't make life any easier. 16. They're always serious. When you're around them, you can't help but feel a sense of seriousness. They're the type of person who is always laser-focused and takes everything very seriously. Whether it's their work, their hobbies, or their relationships, they're always putting their all into everything they do. And while that can be admirable, it can also be a bit exhausting. They're always striving for perfection and can be quite hard on themselves, and sometimes others, when things don't go according to plan. But at the end of the day, you know that they're just trying to do their best. 17. They're not interesting. I'm not sure what you mean by they. If you're referring to people in general, then I have to disagree with you. I think everyone is interested in their way. If you're talking about a specific group of people that you don't find interesting, then that's your opinion and you're entitled to it. But I would encourage you to try to find the interesting aspects of those people because you might be surprised at what you discover.